Evil people are roaming the streets. Popular Nigerian human rights activist Dijade Yanju has recently taken to his social media handles to react after a man was apprehended for disguising as a nurse in Lagos hospital. According to a post made by Punch newspapers, it shows a video of a man who removed his clothes and put on the clothes of a nurse. Fortunately, he has been arrested by the police for more questioning. The Jadinjeju reacting decided to advise his fans and followers to be very careful and vigilant every day. In his words, he wrote, "Be careful, evil people are roaming the streets." He made this reaction according to a recent update he made on his verified Twitter handle. Adeyanju really made a valid point. It is obvious that the impersonator had a bad agenda for acting that way. Over to the public to be more careful and vigilant. One thing I've come to discover is that one cannot be careful enough. You can never be careful enough. That is it. As you are trying to block one side, they are coming from another angle. As you are coming to block this side, oh, everybody will not be looking at this area. Oh, this is the area the evil ones are trying to manipulate and get hold of the people. Before you could say Jack Robinson, we have a lot of people in this world and people are thinking differently. What you are thinking is different from what this one is thinking. And we have them in their numbers. Somebody was telling me that this issue of this social be ritual whatever, that it's not a people who always want to cut off people or to do all manner of things or to dismember somebody. They have gone as far as there was a time they would tell you, oh, if you go to a barbing salon, that some people do come to the barbing salon to come and get the hair that has been cut. Some people now, they are very vigilant about that one. But when they began to see that, and before you could say Jack Robinson, before you could even get to know that, they must have gone far. But as people are getting to know that particular instance, they shift to another thing. Somebody was telling me that they caught somebody who has always been going, with a sack, a bag. And you know what that person has been doing? All this pure water sachets. People just, of course, we are in a lawless environment. People just take a sachet of water, they just drink it, they drink the water, they just throw the sachets away. So some people are in the business of going from places to places, be taking the sachets of that's a pure water sachet and cut the mouth, that area, that mouth that you're using, drinking the water from. They will just cut the mouth and be putting it inside this thing. What do they use it for? For ritual, whatever. Who would have thought that? Who would have believed that for that person to be doing that? The person must have been doing it for a very long time. When the person was caught, and that was when he started confessing. So you just have to be trying. You just have to be careful. So when a lot of things or some things happen to some people, you don't just blame them, because you have a clean heart, you have a good heart. You are thinking of how to make ends meet, not whatever. So those who are evil-minded, that is their job. They think evil 247 on how to rip off every other person, on how to make life uncomfortable for the rest of the people. So one cannot be careful enough that I'm the most smartest person. No, it is by God's grace. You do your part, and God will definitely do his part, so that we will not fall into the victims of will not fall victims of these evil people. You can imagine if the man had not been caught now. Of course, by the time they interrogate him thoroughly, you will be able to hear what his mission for that. Of course, most of the time it's just to go and to go and see babies, or to do otherwise, or maybe he's being sent to go and harm somebody in the hospital. So we just have to be careful and don't be tired of being careful. And we pray that nothing will happen to most of that, because you'll not be blaming people that, oh, you're not smart enough, that is why it happened. So guys, I'll leave your comment down there below and let's have your take on this.